Buying a home is one of the biggest things you'll ever do in your life. Hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt. That's the American dream, baby. I mean, it's terrifying. But why is it terrifying? I would say because of the money, but also because of the unknown. There are plenty of mistakes that could cost you thousands and thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. In today's video, I'll cover the top 5 mistakes that you can make as the home shopper. Even if you've bought 7 houses, I've seen these mistakes being made every single day. These are absolutely crucial for you to avoid, regardless of the year, regardless of the market, regardless of the season, regardless of who you are. You need to avoid these. So let's get into it. Number 1, I would say shopping at the top of your budget. Just because the lender approves it doesn't mean you actually have to use it. Now, don't get me wrong. If you do want to absolutely spend all of the money that the lender gives you, we'll do it together. I'll be there holding your hand, but no one wants to see you housebroke. No one wants to come into an empty house with no appliances or eating off of cardboard boxes. Pathetic. So there is a fix that I tell every single one of our buyers. You make a list. All of your monthly bills that you pay. We're talking about gym memberships, we're talking about Netflix and chill accounts, talking about cell phone, talking about gas usage, we're talking about daycare, we're talking about groceries. You add all those up, then you mark it up by 10% just because there's always something that you forgot about and add a little extra, a little bit of breathing room. Now you take that number, you subtract it from your monthly income. Now you're going to put a little bit of money aside per month for your next real estate deal, your next real estate investment. Now what do you have left? Most smart folks, they use 25% of their monthly income for their mortgage. Now, again, if you want to ball out, let's do it. But 25% should give you enough breathing room with everything else. You won't be housebroke. You have some nice furniture, some nice curtains. Number 2, only saving enough for the down payment. That's the thing. So you do want to save for your actual down payment. You do. Don't forget your closing costs, your inspections, your appraisers, termite, lender origination fee, radon. You want to get the HVAC taken care of. You want to get the roof checked out. All this costs money. You don't want to just have your down payment in the bank account and not have anything else. And outside of that, you want to have other money for, let's say, emergencies. So if something pops up, you're not just all your money's in equity. It's not easy to get the money out of your house. You'd have to sell it. You use me, of course. So you have your house expenses. So your down payment, just depending on what you actually qualify. FHA, you're looking at around 3.5%. Conventional loans, you're looking at 3, 5, 10. As much percent as you want to actually pay. Again, it all depends on what you qualify for. And when I say these percents, I'm saying it of the actual sales price. So 3% of what you're buying the house at. So you have the house savings. That's number 1. The second savings account, that's the oh shit savings. That's in case of emergencies. And how much do you put in your emergency? It all just depends on how much of an emergency person you are. Are you the type of person that needs $5 grand in an emergency? Or do you need 25 grand in an emergency? Then I would say the third type of saving account that you would need would be basically your furniture fund. We need to stock the shelves. We need to make sure you have food, you need to have groceries, you have furniture, curtains, all the good stuff. Also with the furniture fund, you don't have to necessarily save it just for furniture. It could be a multiple offer situation and you have to have an appraisal gap in the offer where you have to come out of pocket more than what the lender's willing to give you. So you might want to have an extra 20 grand in your savings account just to cover that. But 3 different accounts. Your oh shit fund, your furniture fund, and then the house fund. Don't put every single dollar you own into a house. That's crazy. The number 3 mistake to avoid is not knowing your timelines. If you're getting in property finance, it's definitely going to take a little bit of time. Cash is a little bit shorter, but if you're getting the property finance, I mean, pre-approval can take, depending on your lender, good lenders can turn one out in 24 hours. Slower lenders take few days, so let's just say a week just to get pre-approved. The home selection phase can sometimes take 1, 2, 3 months. You know, you gotta look for the house. And then once the seller actually accepts the offer, you got about 30 to 45 days before that sucker even closes. And then if you have to have credit repair, my God, 6, 12 months, repair that old credit. So a few things that you want to actually consider about your timelines is, when does your lease end? Are you relocating? When do you need to relocate? And when actually do you want to be moved in? When do you want to take the key, put it into the lock, and open up your new home? You always want to start about 2 to 3 months before you actually have to be there, because if you're getting a property finance, which majority of people are, it's gonna take that long in order to get everything lined up. Start looking 2 to 3 months before you actually need to move. But if you're in a pinch, reach out to me. Number 4, having unrealistic expectations. Don't chase the golden eggs. Not every single house is perfect. We're talking about the ones that everybody likes. They have a line outside the door at the open house. It's hard to get a showing in. There's multiple offer scenarios. These buyers are paying a premium for this property. Just because it's saying that it's $500,000, that's basically where the bidding war starts. Who's got $500,000? If you don't have the money to play in that actual perfect home or golden goose game, you might want to lower the tier. What property's been sitting on the market for a few days? Hey, has it been on the market for 4 or 5 days? What's wrong with it? Maybe I can negotiate a little bit. Number 5, it's actually the people that are looking for the big deal. People that are looking to get all that equity into the property. Well, look, I want you to have all that equity, and I want you to find the best deal out there. And I actually have a lot of upcoming videos that will point out some deals on the market. So if you want to stay tuned, look at the archive, if you will. There will be some deals out there that I'll advertise for. But the days of you actually submitting lowball offers and winning, they're over. That's it. No one wants to take a lowball offer. A lot of times you get laughed at. You want the seller to actually accept an offer or counter an offer. And if you shoot a lowball offer into them, you might offend them. They might not even counter. They might not even talk to you ever again. You're embarrassed. I'm definitely embarrassed. I work with these people. Don't even waste time sending in shit offers. Don't daydream. Don't window shop. Be realistic with your expectations. Only look for properties in your price point. Ask a real estate agent for offer strategies, 100%. A good real estate agent knows an offer strategy, and they have a plan that usually has proven results. Just remember that you're the boss in this entire thing. Real estate agents are just co-pilots on this magic carpet ride. They're just advising you to the best of their abilities. You do whatever you want to do. You make the best decision for yourself and for your family. And those are the 5 mistakes to avoid as a home shopper.